Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I am going to share with you what I've been up to. I've just completed another junk journal, Vintage Victorian I'm going to call it. She's turned out very pretty. The book itself, I've used book board, so I don't know if you can hear that. It's a 3-inch spine and it has lace with beads. Hopefully you can see that. And the front, I made the flower here. I made this flower up here. I've got a little charm hanging here with a safety pin, and there's a button here hanging with another safety pin, butterfly and flowers. Also I have backed the photo onto lace trims and cheesecloth, which has been coffee dyed, and that's the back. So, and that's the other side of it. So we'll probably get into it. The closure is ribbon, and Bells is about to annoy me again. Get down, Bells. Bells. Yes, just sit on top of my sewing machine. Good. And yes, this is just ribbon. It was actually a piece of material that I have stitched, and that's it there. Okay, we'll just get inside the book. Okay. There is a lady that I did purchase the papers from. I have forgotten. I did purchase them on Etsy, but I will try and leave it in the description box. So this is the front. This is a bag that I've made up, and it's like a pocket, and just a bit of lace, a bow that I've made. This has been stitched with cheesecloth underneath it. Some gathered material here with the sewing machine. And this side here is a tag. Hopefully you're seeing that. And then there's a journaling card. And then there's another little booklet in here, and you can write secret messages. Okay, so that just pops in there, and you've got a little doily here, paper doily, and these just go in here. And this has been made out of material with a bit of lace trim, and this is some ribbon that I've glued together to make a tag. Next page, so you got journaling here. That's an embossed stamp. All the edges have been done in gold, and the major pages have been stitched around. So here's a tag, and there's the other side. I also forgot to mention that this book is for sale, so if you are interested, please email me, or you can message me on Facebook. I'll leave the details in the description box. And there's another journaling spot there. Everything has been coffee dyed, and this is a stencil. This bit is a flip, so you can journal here, or if you want to put photos. So it gives you all that area. Once again, stenciled. Another photo here. I made a little paper clip dingle dangle, an envelope for journaling with things to do. And that just looks like that. And I have used my always forget the word of it, you know, embossing, cut out, machining thing. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. And there's a lace doily, and that's the other side of it. So that just folds and goes in here. And then you've got this tag here. And that's the back. So, and that just pops in there. The pocket has come from the kit that I purchased. And I just put a corner bit here that you could actually slot something in there if you'd like. And that's at the tab, and I've put a charm on there as well. Hopefully you're hearing and seeing. I do have my tablet up very close. I hope I don't bump my nose on it. And side pocket here, another tag. We've just got all snippets on it, lace, and then collage pieces for journaling. And that just goes in here. And we've got all this area once again for journaling or photos or anything that you like to remember. And another page for journaling. This is a main page here, and we have journaling card, another tag, and some more collage with my paper scraps, and that just pops back in there. This is like a belly band, but I've actually put some lace trim on there, so that came out sweet. And this is just a cluster that I've actually put over the top of the belly band, and that just goes in there. So if you have it all out, you can see. So they just slide in there. And another bead there. Then we have this little pocket that I've made, and we've got more journaling tickets. Again, they just go in there. Stencil, and we have just another booklet here for writing in. So I'll just go a bit slower. And that's a poem by Henry Lawson. And this is another tag, and a bit of mixed media going on there. And that just pops in here. Next page is the center page. I put some love hearts that I have used Inca Gold on those love hearts. Another stenciling side pocket with a cluster put on here, and then another tag, and that just pops back in there. So there's plenty of room for journaling. And journal page again, stencil lace here in the corners, little tag where you can actually write what the main story is that you're writing, or a quote, a phrase, go in there. That's the tag again. This is a a lace doily that I've cut up and made it into a side pocket, corner pocket, sorry, and I just popped that up there. And this is another journaling card where I put a stamp there. And this is just a copy of some vintage paper, because I do find it hard here in Australia to get anything vintage, so unfortunately I have to get them off the internet and copy and make them look old. Oops. And yeah, so more stenciling, another tag here, with another bead, and we've got another book here, and we've got some papers in this one. Actually, I should have put papers in that other one. I will go back and put papers. I'll leave that out as a bookmark to remind me to put papers in. So yeah, so we've got papers in this one, and that just goes in there in that pocket. This is from the kit. Again, a bit of lace trim and an image. More stenciling. And now this is the second last page, is it? Yes. Okay, this one I just did a cluster, and it's an envelope that you can write on. A bit of collage here, and then it just folds up like so, and then that's that one. And it just pops in there, and this is a little envelope with a paper clip with a bit of trim, and then you can have a secret note in there. And that, to close it, just pop that back on, and that just sits in there like so. And then there's this image of a lovely lady, and yeah, she's quite gorgeous actually. Love the dress. I'll show you. Let's see if you can hopefully see that. There we go. And yeah, that just pops in there. So that's just made out of material again, that pocket. Material sewn over book page. So that gives you that effect. More journaling, more journaling. This book I've really focused on the more journaling areas, and try to use a little less embellishing. I just love embellishing. It's really hard to pull yourself back from over embellishing. Okay, so this page here, which is the end of the first signature, is another tag. Another tag here. Sorry about the hand shaking, peoples. I can't help it. And a bit of lace here, a doily. It's cotton kind of doily. And over this page here, I have another booklet that I've made out of baking paper, remnants from when I have coffee dyed my papers in the oven. And yeah, and then it's just a booklet with a paper napkin put over the top and a little bit of trim here, eyelash trim. And there's another tag. A lot of stitching went on with this book. Excuse my sniffles. And this is just a photocopied of a doily, and that just made into a corner pocket, and they just slide on in there like so. And then there's another charm there with the little silver bits hanging off them. And here we got lots of journaling again. Journaling here. This is some lace trim that I've copied because I've tried to keep the book as compact as possible so it doesn't spray out like so. So that's why it's not the actual real doily. A journaling card. This is also from the kit that I purchased. Another little booklet. I love the sound of that. I could just sit here and listen to that all day. So that's just the coffee stain papers. Once again, trim and the paper napkin that has been glued, and then here's another tag, and that just all pops in here. Like so. And we have another pocket here with some journaling tags here, like there. Hopefully you saw them. It was really quick and the book had moved, so I'll repeat just in case. Suppose my lighting's not helping either. Another one. And that one there. There we go. Okay, so this bit here is from the collection, and we have a tag with a nice image. And then there's the journaling card, and that's also from the collection. And it's upside down. There we go. Over we go. So more journaling again. More journaling again. Hearts attached to the centre string. Another charm bit, silver bit with beads. And more journaling. And this one here, this is from the paper collection, and so is this one, and that's a journaling card. And this I found on the internet, and I just made the two pieces of paper into an envelope, and we have a piece of paper in here where you can journal, and I have used some glimmer mist on it. So it's all nice and shiny, and that just pops back in there. So that's the back, and there's the front. May the sunshine of life, the sunshine of love, the sunshine of friendship have infinite power and brighten your spirit and brighten your heart each and every hour. Isn't that sweet? Okay, that just slots in there. Journaling spot, tag bit there, and that's from the paper collection. And there's another card, and for journaling there's a butterfly and a cage, and then more for journaling, and more for journaling. And on this page here, it's just another doily and the journaling tag. And this I had come from an old book, and I've just cut it out and popped it in. So that's real from the book. It's not a copy, because I can't, because of copyright. So that goes in there. And then we have this page. Hope you're seeing everything. And there's another journaling bit here. And that just pops in there behind her. And up here, take that off. And that should open out as another little secret message that you can put. And then that's the other side. Turn it around to the right way. And then that just folds back up to make it look like an envelope. And then that just pops back on here. And I'll pop it back on a second. So that's how it looks on the other side. And then I've just got a cluster here that holds that in place, like so. And the wording says, think happy, be happy. Okay, so that's a journaling area, another journaling area. So I don't know if I mentioned there's 10 sheets of paper per signature, so you can do the maths. Okay, so, and yeah, so 3 signatures. So there's another journaling card. Oh, sorry about my puppy. She's a naughty girl. Gemma. And there's more from the collection. And then you can write there. And this is like a door, which is held by a paper clip. And so you can write little things here. And this was in a collection as well. And that just pops up there. Like so. And next page is more journaling. And that's a stencil, but everything's copy stained. More journaling, and then we have these pockets here, and some more paper, more tags. So that's the paper collection. That's from the paper collection. And up here, this one's from the collection, and this one's from the collection, and they just go in there. And this is just my papers that I had over. Here's more journaling, and more journaling with the heart centers, and more journaling. And on this side, okay, another bit for journaling. Another bit for journaling. This is from the collection. This is from the collection. And then we've got this bit here. This is paper that I have, but that's from the collection. And so is that one. More for journaling. This was supposed to turn around the other way, but I liked it up that way. And then I've just got another one of the envelopes that fold out into journaling area. Okay, so that just goes like that, and that just slides in under there. And this page here is from the book again. So that's a nice little images there, and they just slide in over there. More journaling, and this is the last page, and you got all these bits and pieces to write on or to place in or out of the book. And then I have this from the book that I cut up. So that goes in under there. And we have on this page here that's another bag where you can pop something in. And yeah, so that's about it. Just needed to let everyone know that when I do this because I love it, and it is my therapy. If you're not aware, if you haven't watched my previous channels, I suffer from severe anxiety and panic attacks. So I do stay home a lot, and not very often can I get out of the house without having a panic attack. So I do this because I love doing this. It keeps me sane. I'm only selling these books because I'm starting to get too many, and I can only journal in my own book. You know, I haven't got time to journal and everything. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're interested in purchasing one of my books, I don't charge a lot of money. I'm basically only charging for the supplies that I use to make it, which is very minimal, because I do collect a lot of things around my house. And so the international postage, I am aware that it is quite costly. So that's why I do not charge a lot for my books there. So yeah, you might be surprised if you do email me and make an inquiry to the amount, how much it would be, that it is very minimal. Yeah, so that's about it for this book. What's coming up next, I'll give you a sneak peek, is that I am in the middle of trying to do an Alice in Wonderland book. So this is just basically little bits and pieces that I've started making to go in the book. So there's a cluster. I've made 3 of these little books, and I put a flower closure up there, a lace doily pocket, some of the book itself, the wording is those, and these, stitching, some fabric to make pockets. And what I've been trying to do with this book is not actually have the background papers overwhelm all my embellishments. I want my embellishments to be the feature. So I'll just give you a sneak peek into the book. See, this is ready to go in. I have made some cards up. That's going to be a pocket. This is a flip. So you're actually seeing the raw bones of one of my journals, and it's not even in a cover yet. Some paper. So yeah, I'm trying to do a mixed media type as well, so lots of colour, because my imagination is saying Alice in Wonderland where there's lots of colour. So that's where I'm heading with this. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, that is actually stitched in for more journaling. Yeah, so pocket here. That's a little envelope. Lace doily, more of this stenciling with glimmer mist. It's a centre page. So I've got us forward. If you'd like me to do a process video on how I come up with my ideas and how you like to see me work through this, just let me know if you're interested, and then I'll start doing it. I just don't know if people are interested in seeing that, but I thought I'd give you a sneak peek into what I'm up to. So I did the first signature this morning, putting all this mixed media stuff in. There's a corner pocket. I actually added a little girl because it's little girls who love this kind of book, the story. That's the pocket that's going to have journaling bit that I am planning on putting there. So I made that up the other night. Just cutting out paper. And pop that in. So that's going to go there. I kind of like go along and say, okay, that's going to go on that page, and then I start again from the start and then keep adding more. Cluster. And because it's like a tea party, there's going to be a lot of lace doilies in there. It's just a quick flip through. And there's Alice, lots of hearts, and that's just another journaling area. I won't bore you for too long. a cluster that's going to go there. And I used something soft, and it gives you like a grass area. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Hold on. Flower soft. That's the word, flower soft. So that's going to go there. And that goes there. There's Alice here, the clocks, and that's another bit. And I've made that up. I've actually stiffened that so that it doesn't crumble when you pop something behind it. And they're going to go something like that. And yeah, that's about it. So there's a sneak peek of what's coming up next. Anyway, ladies, I hope you all are well. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you like, give me a thumbs up, and please comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'm really just not sure what people like. Okay, so yeah, this book here is for sale. Like I said, email me if you're interested, and I do not charge a lot for my books because I do understand international postage. And like I said, also, this is a labour of love. This is not a business for me. This is my therapy. Okay, everybody, have a nice day. Bye.